just vibing out. The last 2 weeks of this month, bro, I've done absolutely fucking nothing. I've done nothing. Honestly, I would say I spent it studying, but honestly, I bombed that final. So I can't really express to you the level of studying I actually did, because I don't feel like I did much. I passed the class though, so hey, put it up in chat for that, you know? I did pass the class though, so I will say that is a good thing, but I did not fucking unfortunately get the top grade on the fucking exam. I'll just say that. I don't want to indulge in too much slander. Allegedly, I bombed that test. I did not do well on that test. I fucking absolutely shitted the bed. Listen, chat, I'm not even mad about it because I didn't spend that much time studying this semester. I've been fucking lazy. I can't lie. So if I said I was grinding, I really wasn't. I went to a few comedy shows here and there. Absolute disasters, because look, when I see motherfuckers posting on their story on how lit the comedy show is and how many people there are, I'm gonna honestly ask for a video, because there's no verifications anymore. This boy right here has been fucking lied to about this, you know, sold out crowd, sold out, packed out venues. Look, I don't know who the fuck lying to me, but these motherfuckers needed to get it together, because that shit is pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, you know me. If it's one person or 1,000 people, I'm gonna do the show the way I want to do the show. I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna, like, just because I didn't pack that bitch out, because, you know, I'm not that Dave Chappelle level yet. That doesn't mean I'm gonna pout and go about. But when motherfuckers say the show is packed out, hey, there's so many people there, and I drive 45 minutes to get there to fucking enjoy the fucking show with packed out people, I expect there to be at least more than 10 people. And when I drive, you know, 45 minutes to an hour to an unpaid show, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Listen, I'm grateful. First of all, I'm grateful for you wasting my absolute night. I had fun, don't get me wrong, but you motherfuckers need to get it together on this open mic circuit. Because if you're posting that the shows you do and are hosting are packed out, they're like fucking to the brim, motherfucker, at least lie a little bit better, bro. At least just say, tonight was a rough night. Bro, there's nobody there? You brought 2 people, maybe the third one too. And you got a bartender, 1 regular, and then the bartender's friend. You got maybe 8 people tops in this 150, 200 people venue. Please slide me a 20, bro, because, like, that's just disrespect. But I'm going to do what I got to do, you know? I'm just playing, chat. How y'all doing? I hope you're having a good day and an even better day now that your boy's here. Because, look, I've been on a little staycation. I was at home adjusting, bro. These finals have been fucking whooping my ass. I only had, like, 1 class. And look, bro, the class has been a struggle, so I had to put a fucking pedal to the metal, otherwise I wouldn't have passed. So I'm going to make sure this math class, this math credit gets accepted, because I need to make sure I take other classes. Look, bro, I'm trying to graduate in the next year or 2, bro. This shit is taking too damn long. I can't help it. I need to lock in for real. But last week, I didn't want to really go out and do stand-up as much, but you know me, bro. My ADHD kicks in, and you know me, bro. I need to get on stage. And obviously, Quinlan's is the regular spot. Hey, Wednesday night, come hang with your boy. Wednesday night, bro, 10 p.m. Come enjoy the vibes. It's a free show. Mr.Muncher.com for all your comedy needs. Poppy_Mosive for all the aura you need. Because the next couple of shows, bro, are going to be a little rough because it's the holidays, man. It's honestly gonna be really fun because you're gonna hang out with the homies. You know, it's Christmas or Christmas Eve is the show. Not many people are gonna be out there. Are gonna be out. Are gonna be fucking some real degenerates the night before fucking Christmas. If you're out at a fucking bar, you might not have some family, or you're linking it with the boys, and it's okay. Go get you a cold one on Christmas Eve. I'm supporting it, but those are the type of people I want to fucking do stand up with, because that is the crowd that you can make all kinds of wild jokes with, and they won't get mad because they ain't got no family. No, no, but there are some people that genuinely cannot be home or around their family for the holidays, so they go to a bar, and when they're seeing us degenerates on stage just expressing ourselves, they're even like, hey, maybe I might give this a try, and you become, you know, a friend of theirs for the night. You know, you have a good time, you enjoy, you reminisce on things, and you really vibe out. And that's like an ideal open mic. There are some open mics you get shit thrown at you and you're like, oh, what the fuck's going on? But there are open mics around the holidays when everybody is the family. Like the bar becomes the family, right? Because, you know, you ain't got shit to do. It'd be like that, bro. Get you a cold one. We're having a good night. It's been some time. It's been some time. I've been kind of away to myself, kind of readjusting because I wanted to plan some things, some moves. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been fucking hating on this streaming shit recently. I can't even lie. I've been hating on this fucking stand-up shit too, bro. I've been kind of getting exhausted, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been tough work, especially doing it with school and work. Obviously, I'm making excuses, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and when you don't have the energy to put it somewhere extra, it makes you burnt out, and burnt out makes you more fucking pissed off. So I wanted to get on stream tonight and just kind of chill, talk, and yap. So I poured me a cold one because I've been kind of staying off the cold one. I've been kind of just, hey, on the good. I've been on good behavior. I've not been drinking as much. I've been taking a little break. I'm going to take it a little easy. But today I pour me a cold one. A real cold one. Got some ice. I was using a fucking cup like this to break the ice. I didn't know that weak ass cup was gonna break. I pour the fucking ice in there and I didn't see the damn hole at the bottom. I pour the drink in, and just 10 minutes ago I spilled a whole cup of this fucking good. It was sitting there and I'm like watching it leak. I'm like, why is it leaking? I picked that bitch up. Boy, I was pissed off. Because now it's all over the fucking carpet, and that area is sticky as hell. Stickier than your bitch on a Tuesday afternoon, bro. It deep down pissed me off because I'm like, I can't even be mad at nobody. It deep down pissed me off because I know my dumb ass should have looked underneath the cup. But it pissed me off even more that who the fuck makes a workout mixing bottle cup as weak as a fucking styrofoam cup? Sure, ice is like hitting a fucking brick wall, but these cups are not supposed to be that weak, bro. I should have used the top. I look at my mistake now and I'm like, oh shit, I made a mistake at fucking using that dumbass cup. But I got a towel over there. Clean that bitch up. But that's what I mean, man. There's just some times in life you just kind of sit back like, the fuck? Like, was that bullshit really worth it? Was that bullshit really, like, necessary? But I hope y'all are doing good, man. The holidays is coming up. It's fucking Christmas time. It's fucking December. December 15th is right in the middle of the month, bro. I took low-key 2 weeks off. Last time I think I streamed was November 30th. I feel like let me make sure. I believe it was exactly 15 days ago because I was looking at it earlier. November 30th, bro. November 30th. I was already kind of feeling a little burnt out. It's been a year of streaming, you know? I was already feeling a little exhausted. I was already talking about how it was hitting me to the core that I'm not really putting the effort like I was originally when I first started this shit. It was really hurting me. That energy that I had originally in the beginning of the year kind of dissipated throughout the year. It's, the end of the fucking year and you're slacking. But then again, I really thought about it, as an artist, as a person that wants to express emotion, you gotta have emotion to express. If I'm just fucking burnt out and not really loving the game like I did, and that might be, loving the streaming game, loving the comedy game, whatever game you playing, right? Maybe sometimes it's better to just kick it back and just chill out. Just let it play out. Just kind of sit back and see how the vibes be, bro. Sometimes you just gotta focus on you. In the last 2 weeks, I will say, bro, I just focused on me by just working out as much as I can. I've just focused on me as much as I could by doing things and kind of focusing on just getting my emotions up. You can't express art, you can't do art without emotion. But recently I became a robot more than anything. Oh, I have to do this at this time, I have to do that at that time. Sometimes you just gotta feel it out. And recently that's what I've been kind of focused on, is just feeling it out. And I've been working out because of it, right? Like yesterday I slept all day because I've been grinding at the gym. I was supposed to go right now, actually. I might go still. I have been lazy, I'm not gonna lie. But the last 2 weeks are gym day. 2-hour gym day. Had to fucking lose this fat. And I still have time to do more. Because we got 15 days. I wanted to be at equilibrium with my body. I wanted to be at a level where I'm not fucking chubby Humpty Dumpty sitting on a wall. I just wanted to be at a place where I can, go a little bit better. A little bit better. And the first thing I had to do was start stretching, start getting to the gym, and start eating a little bit right. I'm still eating 2 ice creams a day, which is a bit much per se. It is a bit much, but I have a fucking terrible sugar tooth. Bro, I'm eating a fucking ice cream cone and a fucking ice cream sandwich. That's like 1,000 calories in like 2 minutes. Insane work. So, been doing a little bit better. But I also think, moving in back with family is a little bit harder to make videos and feel motivated to stream, because it's like, Beta, what are you doing? And you kind of have to explain it. You don't know how to explain, like, oh yeah, bro, I just be talking to myself. I'm streaming to a camera. Once in a while, somebody might join and we have a conversation. Beta, you have a conversation online. Go make some friends outside. I don't know. It's hard to explain streaming shit to brown parents, But I've kind of made a little bit better design out of my room. I mean, it's still a little fucked up. I would like to get some more foam, but I think I've done a pretty good job at keeping this room, as foam friendly as possible. I might have to get a few foams right underneath that picture right there, and then right up there above that picture right there, like that whole area. Wait, hold on, let me see. Right there, that whole, bro, this is hard. This whole area needs to have foam. Probably down there a little bit, right there, and then a little bit over here, and then a little bit behind that table. I need to take that computer downstairs, the family computer. When I was not living up here, they had the family computer just kind of chilling. So I've been trying to write a little bit more, quite a bit actually, because I feel like anytime I start bombing, I go back to my regular, degular, schmegular material that I've used 1,000,000,000,000,000,000 times. So I've been trying to get a little bit more material added into my little booklet, added into my little, stash. That's all I've been focusing on is getting my material to a point where it's like I'm not resorting back to the old shit. I'm not resorting back to the like how would you say like shock shit. It's more, actual word for word. Like I've been trying to work more on the joke and story writing part of things a lot more. Is it hard? Most definite. I cannot write to save my life. And I've been kind of putting a little bit more effort into, getting better with that. Because if I got better with the writing aspect of things, I think I got the performance down. I think I got the fucking performance and the wilding out down. For 2026, I think I want to plan something a little bit better for myself, a little bit bigger for myself, and a little bit more challenging in a sense of comedy, right? I just don't want to have just like a show where I'm just yelling and screaming at somebody. I want to be able to like do both as a comic where I'm having fun, I'm yelling, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm also saying something worthwhile. Because I think there was a point in life where I did enjoy the whole, yo, what the fuck, that guy crazy. Like, oh my god, he's violent. Like, I enjoyed that reaction. And I still do, don't get me wrong. I still do. But I need something a little bit more than that. It's like, in your life, you've been having toxic relationships forever. You've been with big booty Latinas that do nothing but, scream at you. It's fun for a little while. But after a little while, that shit gets boring, right? Like that shit's like, okay, I need something a little bit more intellectually spicy. So I need something a little bit more than just a little toxic hit of dopamine on stage. I need something a little bit more elevated. And what I mean by that is not getting kicked out of fucking comedy clubs because I'm wilding out to. Not getting booed off stage because I wanted to try a new joke. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of content that I do, but somehow I get yelled at and get kicked off stage. Whereas other people, they're like, it's alright, he'll try it next time. Like, what the fuck is this? It's kind of insane. But listen, hey, some reaction is better than no reaction. Slow motion better than no motion. So that's all I can say, Sure, I've been kicked off of some stages. Sure, I've been fucking walking out people left and right. But listen, at least we kept going. You lock in and you keep pushing, you keep moving forward, and that's all that matters. Just don't fucking quit. Because when you quit, the haters win. That's the problem. So, I really want to get back into CSGO. Counter Strike has been my anchor, bro. I feel like me not me not being the Counter Strike god that I was before. Me not being locked in on Counter Strike has kind of thrown a wrench in a lot of things because I feel like that kept me, at a level where it just made sense. Counter Strike kept me from, always being up. Counter Strike kept me streaming. When I strayed away from that, that's when I stopped streaming as much. Because that's what makes me love it. Love streaming is being on Counter Strike and that terrible community that you deal with of just pure degenerates, just yelling and screaming all the time, and we're all fucking just losers. But they're my losers, you know? And that's the thing. It's like You can beat up your brother, but if anybody else tries to beat your brother up, now you about to beat them up. Counter Strike is family, bro. Counter Strike has kept me, out of so much bullshit. I feel like anytime I kind of stepped away from gaming or any kind of like online competitive gaming, it's kind of made me like a fucking degenerate. I fucking just wild out, you know. Counter Strike keeps me in line. So I think that's the number one step for me is like at least dedicating one stream out of the week to like just play Counter Strike. Because right now I feel like that's the number one thing. It's like I'm not really fucking playing Counter Strike like I used to, and I miss it. I do miss gaming quite a bit. I have Assassin's Creed Mirage and I've not even finished it. I got to like one of the missions and I kind of just gave up. So I think that's what I'm kind of focused on in the next year, bro. Finish Assassin's Creed Mirage, get maybe one or two other games, kind of stay inside, bro. I've been partying too much. That's the thing. Even though it's not like partying, it's like I'm out at a comedy show and I've been, doing whatever after. I think I'm partying too much. I think I need to just kind of chill, at least this winter. Just this is the time to have that winter arc, as everybody says. This is the time to have a winter arc that makes you better for 2026. We're 2 weeks away. We're 2 weeks away from 2026, chat. That is insane. And that's why I was like, bro, I gotta get on stream at least once before Christmas and once before definitely New Year's. Cause New Year's is a time to reset everything. It's a time to be like, new year, new me, and let's see how long that really lasts. It could last 2 weeks, 2 days, maybe 2 months. Who knows? It's the time where people have the energy to motivate themselves to do better, to try better. So be it. Use that energy, use that motivation to try a little bit better this time. And that's what I started, kind of putting my motivation towards is like the last 2 weeks that I've been off, I've been kind of still thinking and processing how I can make the streaming shit better. How I can make the videos a little bit more seamless and more fun. I had a few ideas here and there, kind of just sitting more like, wasting time, chilling. I haven't even really chilled much because I've been trying to like go out, do stuff. Yeah, last week I wanted to just not do anything, but I ended up, of course, going to the two mics. One of the mics, I was like arguing with one of the fucking other comedians, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you may not have something planned, but comedy has something planned for you. So I ended up just kind of chilling at the comedy show on Tuesday, and that was 45 minutes away. I drove 45 minutes away to Hurst, Texas. And let me tell you, I was hurt. I was for sure hurt getting there. I'm always happy to do a show anytime I can. But driving that far to just I've done Hyenas the same way, bro. I can't even lie. But at least at Hyenas, I know some people. I know people I can chill with. Here, I haven't seen this person in forever, and she was on fucking Kill Tony. And she was talking about how bad she did on Kill Tony. And I was like, you did alright, Most people can't even get on Kill Tony. So, she was very nice. It was cool. But, she's been promoting that show, and I've been seeing so many posts of, we're sold out, nobody's here, nobody this, nobody that. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? Sold out where? Who's here? What are we talking about? I'm not salty. Just a little disappointed, right? I was expecting, I was like, not even locked in. I can't even say I went on my flip flops, bro. I can't even say I was locked in. But this open mic life, bro, is hard. Because you can't really explain to your family what you're doing. You can't really say, hey, I'm a comedian. And they're gonna be like, come wash these dishes. Like, how do you explain that to them? How do you go, listen, I'm doing something different. I'm planning something big. Like, what are we planning, bro? You do open mics in front of 2 people. What are we really planning? I write jokes every day. But if you don't shut the fuck up, that's like hard to explain to them, like, what the vision is, right? And that's with any artist, anybody starting out in their career. Unless it's like a schooling career where you go to school and you have like a job lined out, and that's the problem. I've been complaining for the last fucking couple of streams, and I think it's the comparison is the thief of joy. But your parents do love comparing because that brings them joy. It's like, bro, I just sometimes sit there and I'm like, that's kind of right. You know, they're not wrong. Because they're like, you remember that bastard? That bastard is making a $500,000. He's retarded. Like, and that's the conversation. I'm genuinely like, but he's not doing what's fulfilling. Like, bastard, you under our roof. Fuck fulfillment. Go get the bag. Like, shit. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. And then I come back up here and I'm like, Lord, please help me. And then I drive to a fucking mic and nobody's at the show. And that's the type of shit that's like, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck? And then you come back home and you lay down on a mattress with no frame. Like, damn, I'll wake up with some back pain, bruh. I'm gonna wake up with some back pain, bruh. And then when you wake up the next day, you gotta go to work. And when you get to work, you're like, fuck it. We ball. I don't know, bro. Last couple of weeks, last couple of streams, I've just been kind of like thinking about a lot. Thinking about how I want to proceed with this comedy shit. How I want to proceed with this streaming shit. Because clearly shit ain't working. Clearly, I need to lock in and do better. So I don't know. I think I might need to just at least better myself on editing. Because I did edit for a little while and my channel was popping again for a little while. But then back to the fucking dumps when you just like, you know, honestly, it took one bomb at a comedy show and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't even need to edit no more. Like, it that's the thing. Whenever you bomb one show, it throws away your motivation so fucking into the gutter because you're like, fuck it, like I'm not even good enough for this. I'm not even gonna get anywhere with it. The fucking level of depression that hits you after a bomb is impeccable that I have survived this long. Because the level of pain that a bomb brings you, bro, that's a level of pain that you feel after a loss in the family, you know? That's a level of pain you're like, yo, that's embarrassment sometimes. That's why, bro, I feel like a lot of comedians that make it big, they get stuck in what they do because, bro, you don't want to bomb again. It kind of hurts your ego. It destroys it. It fucking takes a knife, puts it in there, and twists that bitch, bro. And that's the problem. You're gonna have to take it time after time, L after L. And that's what I'm beginning to learn a little bit, bro. I'm trying to respect it, but it is difficult. It is hard as shit, bro. It is hard as shit, bro. I just wish sometimes, bro, like I'm driving hour, 2 hours away and I get something. You know? Obviously that's the beginning of every fucking journey. You will have to grind harder than you're getting rewarded. I know. But damn, does that shit hurt though? Because you don't know what to say to people. You don't know what to say to family. Sure, I'm in school. How long am I gonna stay in school? at some point you're just like, fuck, I'm out of excuses. You know, sometimes it's just like, fuck, I just gotta lock in. And that's all you can really say. And then you go proceed to bomb another show. And that kind of just fucking humbles you. You're like, fuck it, bro, life don't matter, nothing matters. That's the thing. You bomb 2 shows in a row, you go home and cry. That's the type of shit you just like, yo, I'ma just have to just play it by ear, you know? That's the type of shit you go, I'ma play it by ear, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's the type of shit where you're like, I fuck discipline. I don't even need to plan nothing no more, bro. Nothing is hitting, nothing is sticking. So that's what I've been like kind of MIA, because I'm like, something's gotta hit, bro. Let me just at least finish this class off first, you know? At least something's good gotta come out, bro. I was over here like, you know, talking about, yeah, bro, I gotta get a 20 on the final to pass the class, bro. I'm trying to look for the lowest grade possible. Because at least that way, if I pass the class, I'm at least a little bit in the green. I'm at least somewhat getting shit done, you know? I still have to register for classes for next semester, bro. For 2026. Insanity, bro. It just felt like yesterday I was like, hey, 2025, my year. As you get older, bro, time flies like a fucking potato. And little do you know it's about to be turned into mashed potatoes. Like, a potato flew around my room, you know? So it's like, sometimes you just wonder, man, like, at the blink of an eye, at the blink of an eye, it all can change. So I guess we just all have to be grateful and feeling a little bit, you know, happy that we're here, that we woke up another day. At the end of the day, this is a diary of an open mic comic, so we just gotta let it all out. Therapy session for your boy Mr. Muncher. You know, what can I say? Sometimes I gotta get on here and just, you know, let the energy flow so that way in a fucking year from now I can look back at these and be like, damn, I was a dipshit, you know? I don't know. I sometimes look back at some of the old streams that I've not watched in forever and I'm like, yo, at least the quality got better. At least the audio is improving. Oh shit, I learned how to color grade. Oh shit, I learned how to fix the lighting. So at least that's some improvement. The problem is, how do I explain that to somebody? Hey, you see the lighting in the background? I set up the fucking. They don't give a fuck. So I feel like that's what makes the come up the hardest. The grind the hardest because they just don't understand. And who is they? They always ask. Who is that? Just they, people that you want to understand. Friends, family. You just wish, like, damn, maybe you could support my fucking delusion, right? But day after day, grind after grind, you just got you. And that's okay. That's okay. It just takes a while to really get, you know, settled in with that thought. It takes a while for you to just be like, ah, we keep on keeping on. Let's keep it pushing. And that's the thing. That's the that's the level you gotta be on. That's the price you gotta pay for the dream that you want. That's the price you gotta pay, bro. That lonely road, that lonely fucking road. Friends, foe. It's all for show. At the end of the day, you your only friend, you your only enemy. Nothing else truly matters. Your haters now will turn to supporters tomorrow. Your haters now will turn to supporters tomorrow, and your supporters now could turn to haters tomorrow. Keep your circle small and your bitches tight. That's all I could really say. Honestly, it might be your own homie that might slime you out. He might pull the goozy on you. A little glizzy on you. He might slime you out for a little change. And you don't know. You don't know. Do you trust your closest to you? I don't know. It's just a lot going through my mind. Because there are some friends that I, almost got slimed out by. Pause. I've had some interesting experiences this year. I've had a lot of eye-opening events with some friends, some real visions and some real realizations. And it makes you wonder a lot of things. Where did the hate start? How did it even end up here? And what could you have done to avoid that level of hate? And honestly, sometimes you just gotta chill and just realize that you cannot avoid hate. If you getting haters, you doing something right. You can never move forward with just motivators. You need some haters. You need that level of fucking hatred. You need that level of pain. You need that energy to feed off of, bro. But it does hurt in the moment. I will say it does hurt in the moment. Because it's taken me 6 months to get over that bullshit. I'm getting to a point now where I can respect myself enough to be like, nah, bro. I don't need that type of energy over here. And I think as 2026 approaches, 2 weeks away, you really need to analyze the level of bullshit you want to put up with next year. Friends, family. Well, it's hard with family because it's like, you really gonna say fuck you to your brother? You really gonna say fuck off to your mother? You really gonna say, some to your father? You about to get socked in your face. So it really just is a time in the year where you plan ahead, plan for the holidays, plan for which auntie you're gonna slap first, which uncle you're gonna slime out first. Pause. What friendships you wanna keep for next year. Because it's the holidays, bro. You're gonna be seeing everybody. You're gonna be back home. You're gonna be around the people you went to school with, maybe. You're in the same area. Those people are coming back for the holidays. Are you really trying to hang out with Jimmy from science class in 7th grade? But that motherfucker was stinky as hell. To this day, he's stinky as hell. I'm just bullshitting, man. I'm just having a good time. Thinking about the good time. Just kind of spend my time with myself, just kind of vibe out, enjoy myself, kick back, relax, and maybe start picking back up on the comedy shit again, bro. That's the goal, man. Because I do want to get back on a schedule for Dallas Comedy Club. I haven't been there in a very long time. And I feel like I definitely want to get on stage there and get a spot, a regular spot there. Because they have so many shows that I see like somebody that became a regular there get put on that I'm like, yo, how the fuck this happening? Boy, you not that funny? So I'm trying to figure it out. I needed a couple weeks to plan it out. I needed a couple of days for myself, you know? Like, how am I really doing this YouTube shit? How am I really doing this streaming shit? If I'm really doing it, I need to do it for the love of it and not really expect any of these views. Who cares? It's a diary. Not everybody needs to fucking hear it. Okay? Cool. Like, what really matters to me? And that's the level of understanding I was trying to get at for the last couple of weeks. Because the last couple of streams, bro, L views. I can't even lie. I'm not doing this shit for the views, you know? It was L views. So it kind of unmotivated me already. It already unmotivated me because I felt like I was overworking. I had people around me telling me I'm wasting my time. So it became a negative loop of doubt. And that's the problem. Sometimes that happens, bro. And it might be based on good facts. It might be based on fucking truth on what it is now, but they don't see the vision. They don't see where I want to be, bro. They don't see where we gonna be. And that's the problem. Only you know where you want to go, and only you know where you want to be. So sometimes you just gotta keep your head down and keep moving forward. Keep just keeping on, bro. And that's the mantra I've been on. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Locked in is 2025. 2026, fuck it, we ball. I'm running out of excuses for myself. That's all I can say. I'm running out of excuses, and I don't want to make any excuses, bro. Not no more. I think it's all really about the discipline, bro. The discipline really comes from the love and care you have for the craft, whatever the craft may be. I think that discipline, that level of I need to get it, I need to be in my bag, I need to focus, only comes from the pain, the anger, and most definitely the shame of not being good enough. The pain of pushing and pushing and pushing and not getting nowhere. The anger of day after day, trial after trial, not making it. And the shame of just keep on keeping on. Because nobody else fucking understands, right? So I feel like all artists, all people that are trying to get somewhere with their craft or whatever they're doing, anything, related to their passion, goes so unappreciated by others that, they lose hope themselves and like, hey, maybe I'll just be a cog in the machine. And that's a hard battle to fight every day. It's a hard battle to fight every day because nobody knows the pain of it. Because you're like, bro, I know if I just give it another week, something could happen. Something could happen. You give it another week, nothing happened. And that's the thing. That shit hurts the most. And everybody tells you, wait another week, wait. But yo, you only had 1 week in you. That's the problem, man. That's the problem. Because they are, in a sense, right. Because you could have another week. You just keep your head up and keep moving forward. Just make it another day. Make it another hour. Make it another fucking minute. And keep on keeping on, bro. The past couple of weeks, I've been on the discipline of trying to work out, doing the sauna, writing, and then fucking getting this homework done. As much as I could stay on task, I try. Even then, you fail sometimes, right? You fucking stutter step. You might fucking get a little lag in your step. You might fall, but get back up. I know I'm kind of giving you both sides of the ball, chat. I'm giving you both sides of the ball because I'm kind of fucking on both sides of the ball because I'm still trying to get up. I'm falling, but I'm still trying to get up and keep moving on. Like I told y'all, the last couple of shows I've done have been fucking disasters. Well, except Quinlan's at 10 p.m. Wednesday nights every week. Even better shows on the holidays. Because look, New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. Chef's kiss, my boy. Chef's kiss. Because this week I'm going to probably take off low key. What is this week? Yeah, the 17th. I'm going to take off 17th. Ooh, the 24th and the 31st. I'm coming on your bitch ass. Be there or you're a fucking square. Listen, those 2 Wednesdays, I'm a wild out. I'm gonna put some fucking respect on my name. I want to have fun, bro. It's New Year's. It's Christmas Eve. Let's celebrate. Let's get a drink together. Let's have a fucking party. I just want to express the art. Express the lovely times as the bar. You know? I don't know. I feel like holiday shows a lot of comedians hate, a lot of people hate because it's like a lonely time. But I'm like, bro, why don't you just all just have fun together? You know, it's a free show. We just kind of kick back and relax and chill out. You know, instead of spending it with fucking lame ass family, you just come lame ass over here. Bring that lame ass over to the fucking Quinlan's. Let's get lit. You know, because at the end of the day, man, you don't want to spend the holidays alone. I mean, you could, but it's only gonna make shit more depressing. Just come hang out, come do a fucking open mic, get on stage, do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 if you got big balls and you let them hang low. But I doubt you can let your balls hang that low. But I feel like the holidays are slowly approaching, but will be here quicker than a motherfucker. And this is the time right before the holidays you want to write down your damn next year's goals. I mean, you should already be doing it, but holidays is like when you just chilling, everybody's off. You spend that weekend. It's 2 long weekends in a row. I'm looking forward to that. It's rest time. December is rest time, bro, before January grind starts. When the January grind starts, it's over, bro. Everybody apparently trying to get a 6-pack, maybe an 8-pack too. You see motherfuckers that only hit the gym only in January. Everybody got fitness goals only in January. They never make it to February 14th. Unfortunately, you know, it's the sad reality. But look, do the best you can. Enjoy the year. Live the life that you want, bro. And that comes with fucking discipline. That's what I'm learning. You have small battles that you fight and you win, and it kind of builds a little bit of confidence daily. Daily. Slowly but surely, that confidence builds over time, and you end up building a fucking big project. And I think that project is yourself. You know? Small wins. No matter what happens, I think the best thing to do, make your bed. Mr. Peterson, Jordan Peterson taught me this. Build your bed. Well, other than the bed frame, make your bed. Let me put it that way. Make your bed. I mean, it still looks a little messy because my fucking pillows are fucked up, but make your bed in the morning. That's a little win that you can come back and smile to. Clean up a little bit in your room. My room's a little fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. I have a fucking blanket, and of course, I spilled my damn drink, but I think it's the little wins that stack up to be a big win. The discipline helps with that. You wake up in the morning, you have a little routine, you do the same thing. Routines is boring. I get it. But routine is like peace. Like peace disguised as routine, right? It's what you do every day to get you to be normal, what you do every day to get you to be who you need to be. I feel like those routines are so critical. Those routines you have in the morning. Oh, I need to wake up and wash my fucking face with my left hand and then wash my ass with my right hand. I don't know, whatever your fucking kink is. Any routine you have in the morning, add that on. Let's keep it going. Obviously, don't complicate it. You need a fucking 5 hour long nap and then you wake up and then you're fucking getting up at like 4:30 in the morning, which is insane why people do that. I'm not in that routine. I think what you need to do is get up an hour before you really need to be somewhere. And then do a little bit of meditation, do a little bit of fucking stretching, do a little bit of fucking morning routine. Because if you give your fucking morning to the fucking boss man, they're gonna take your cheeks. They're gonna take your cheeks till there is no tomorrow. So in the morning, have at least 10-15 minutes to yourself where you can meditate. Because I've been lacking in that. I've been lacking really, really badly in the fucking meditation aspect of things. I've been stretching more. I've been, doing a little bit more exercises in the morning, but I've not been meditating. But come the holidays, I'm definitely adding that in. That's my goal all 2026 is to not miss a day of meditation because I feel like it's so uncomfortable at first, but as time goes on, you start seeing the effects of it after like 30 to 90 days. Everything that you do, I really say give it 30 to 90 days. 30 days is like a minimum you need to give it. 21 days builds a habit. Give another fucking 9 days for it to kick in. 21 days to build a habit. Give it another 9 days for it to kick in. And another 60 days on top of that for it to be your fucking life-changing goal. Most people will not go 90 days with it. If you're a drug addict and you want to stop doing drugs, try stopping for 90 days first. I just want to quit for life. No, just do 90 minutes, 90 hours, and 90 days. Try that. I don't know. Might work, might not. Clearly, nothing is working right now. So you should try heroin. No, I think everybody just should have a good time, but do responsibly. Do it with discipline. So that way you don't have to pay for it tomorrow. Do everything in moderation, which is another word for discipline, right? Discipline yourself from eating a whole box of fucking Doritos, like the whole bag of them. Stopping yourself from eating a tray of Chips Ahoy, even though them shits kill after 12. Stop eating so late. Sleep a little earlier. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I woke up at 5 p.m. yesterday and went back to bed at 10 p.m. I was up for maybe 5 hours yesterday, maybe 6. My day was short as hell yesterday. I just needed to catch up on sleep. I really just needed to catch up on sleep. And I think yesterday was the day I needed to make up. I was like, I can get on stream, but I am going to change up my streaming schedule a little bit. I have a few things planned for the new year. I really want to do a fucking different vibe for the new year. I think my room is set up the way I want it set up. My stream is set up the way I want it set up. The vibes are immaculate. It's just the energy that needs to be immaculate too. There's a lot of things that I feel like are hindering me from having my energy at that level. But all those things are in my control. First things first. Control the fucking lust. Gotta just cut that bitch out. I'm just having to be celibate or something for the next year, bro. That'd be crazy. If I just go asexual for 2026. Asexual is crazy. But I mean, being in love with yourself. That's what asexual means to me. I just gotta be loving myself 2026. Let's see. or get a girl for 2020. No, I'm playing. That is a character development, bro. If your old girl leaves you, that's character development. But I want to do a little something different next year, you know, like something a little bit better. Maybe try a new hobby, try a new disciplinary thing, something that keeps you in line, keeps you in check. Something like, you know, yoga. I don't know. Not me personally. I'm just saying for people. For me, I think I want to try like streaming for the whole year and making video. Let me put it more that 12 videos next year. That's one video a month. And I'm talking like a real video. Not cut up streams. Not none of that. I want to make somehow one video a month. And let's start with that. You know, start slow and steady instead of just going crazy. And then we'll go from there, you know? Because I watched the movie this past weekend. It's an Indian movie. And bro, it's just propaganda. I just realized it was just propaganda. And you realize, bro, how important media really is. And you realize how the world just keeps on keeping on, no matter how you feel. So until next time, I hope you keep on keeping on. Have a good night.